Hello, my name is Christine Berger. I'm the Vice President of Governmental Relations for the Minnesota Association of Realtors, and today I have with me my lobbying partner, Heather Mavencamp, Director of Governmental Affairs. Today we're going to be talking about the First-Time Homebuyer Tax Credit. Heather, I've been hearing so much more about the First-Time Homebuyer Tax Credit lately, and I was wondering if you could explain to us, how does this First-Time Homebuyer Tax Credit work?
That's a very good question. The Congress originally had a $7,500 first-time homebuyer tax credit, which ended up being more like a loan. Once you purchase the house, you apply for this tax credit on your income taxes, you receive the $7,500, and they have to pay it back over 15 years. Last year, they decided to make that a fully refundable tax credit of $8,000. So the process is you purchase a home, and on your income taxes of 2009 or filing an addendum to your 2008, you can receive this $8,000 tax credit. Whatever the calculations come out on, you have a form that you have to fill out, the 5405, a IRS tax form, and they calculate how much you will receive. It's 10% of the mortgage cost or $8,000, whichever is less, and you get the money. But it happens after you've already purchased the home.
Well, that's interesting because I hear there's been some initiatives or some attempts to monetize the first-time home buyer tax credit. In other words, to bring that money up front so that a first-time home buyer could use it for down payment costs or closing assistance. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. There have been some states who have developed programs through their housing finance agencies that allows a bridge loan. They upfront the money to the home buyer and provides them what the calculations from the IRS statement say, and they provide the loan upfront for that money they can use for down payment assistance or closing costs. Recently, FHA provided a statement that says that everyone, lenders, nonprofit organizations, government entities, can monetize this tax credit and be used for down payment assistance and closing costs. Now, it's kind of a complicated issue. It can be done in two ways, a secondary lien or a second mortgage, and that can only be provided by government entities or instrumentalities of government. The second option, which is for FHA-approved lenders, FHA-approved nonprofits, and also government entities, they can purchase the tax credit. But the issue is, how do you do it? Because it cannot be a loan it cannot be a loan and cannot be secured by anything. So I was actually just on a conference call with FHA. They were talking about the tax credit and some other issues based on their most recent press release. And a lady who was listening, who is going to be a lender, said how they were thinking about doing it. And they were going to provide a promissory note to the home buyer that says, we advanced you such and such dollars, and we expect repayment by this date. FHA stressed that they used advanced and not loaned because it cannot be a loan, it cannot be secured. So that is the process right now.
Oh, those two options. Okay,
Yeah.
Great. And Heather, in case I do want to read more or learn more about the first-time homebuyer tax credit and the potential monetization of it, where would I find that information?
Actually, we are going to provide something on our homepage, the Realtor homepage, and just briefly explaining the press release, kind of like I chatted with you today about, and provide links to Minnesota FHA approved lenders and Minnesota FHA approved nonprofits. So the realtors can click on those links, find the ones that they are familiar with or use in their area, and then they can contact them to find out if they are going to provide this option, this incentive for first-time home buyers.
Great. Well, thank you very much for sharing this information with us.
Thank you.